Well, good morning and welcome back to Walk of the Week. And this is a track I've never walked before. I was actually heading out to Petone, but the motorway is completely blocked with a traffic jam. So I thought I'll just park the car and come for a walk up this little road. It's the bottom of Ngauranga Gorge, and it goes from the bottom of Ngauranga Gorge up to Newlands. So I thought, let's go for a walk up this road. I've never been for a walk up this road in all my years in Wellington. Never been up and down it on a bike or anything like that. So let's take a look.
I wonder how many people drive down the Ngauranga Gorge every day and might not even notice this road. Well, I think it's a road worth noticing. It's a good walk and it's an interesting bit of history. The surface at the bottom is probably the worst of the road. After this, it improves quite a lot. Coming up on our right is a vent for the stream that goes underneath through a tunnel. I don't know what's in the stream, but it doesn't smell good.
Behind me you see Tyres Road. The Tyres Road was opened up by Alfred Tyre. He built a tannery here which was quickly followed by a meatworks. Tyres Stream, as it became known, was used for those processes. It also has a large dam there which stockpiled the water, or dammed up the water, and that's called Tyres Dam, unsurprisingly, and that's now part of the historic fabric of Wellington. Right, let's go for a walk up the road.
The loose gravel at the bottom of the street soon turns into decent tarmac. At the first turn we can stop and look over the fence, over Glover Street, towards the harbour. We can see Tesla, Kitchen Things and the motorway leading into Wellington. Of course, it didn't always look like this. This photograph was taken after the 1855 earthquake. Before this, all this land was under the sea. The tarmac is now excellent for walking on. It's good, solid, wide enough. One does have to watch out for cyclists coming down at speed. All the ones I met were being very sensible and very careful. There are little concrete culverts halfway up the paths. I assume these are to direct water directly over the bank. We can stop halfway up and look over and back to where we came from.
And from about halfway up we get a beautiful view over the commercial area. You come up the road past Kitchen Things, Scotty's and all the other little businesses that make their home in the little valley just to the right of this pathway.
At the top of Glover Street is Higgins Contracting, who do a very good job of keeping their yard neat and tidy. Swinging back we can see how beautiful the harbour looks today. As they say, you can't beat Wellington on a good day. The track winds its way up the hill to Newlands. Well, you may be sitting there watching this film thinking this is a lovely place to walk and ride your bike, and indeed it is. But Ngauranga Gorge, back in 1938 to 1940, was rebuilt. They dug it all out and made it wider and took all the sharp corners out and redid some of the drainage. During this time it was unsuitable for the use of buses. Buses couldn't go down there. So what do you think they did? Yes, they brought buses down Waverley Road, which is on the edge of Wakefield Gully. Yes, they brought buses up and down here. Passengers were a bit nervous about this, so they all tended to sit on the inside, away from the cliff. Of course, if the bus had gone over the edge, it wouldn't have mattered which side they sat on. Believe it or not. But it's true. Towards the top we can see a residential house. Lucky people, because I'm sure they would have great views down the valley to the harbour. Towards the top we can see two posts. These are there in the event of the road needing to be closed. As we get to the top of the road and exit into Newlands, you'll see how narrow the exit is. And it's well camouflaged. If you didn't know it was there, you'd think it was just a domestic driveway. Only one small sign to tell you where it goes. However, it is a well-used street by both pedestrians and cyclists alike. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, tick like, tick subscribe. More videos coming along very soon.